not the worst, I'm the best.
You figured that out, mate.
Smug bastard.
Bastard. I need fucking Maximus. I'm fucked. Anyway.
Let me watch as you slurp it down.
Am I allowed to just open the thing? Seriously, man.
Oh, he's pressing it up to his lips.
Can I just drink? Why am I wearing my sunnies? Fuck. Anyway.
Got a good grip around the bottle. He's tilting it back.
Thanks for your running commentary, too.
Now he looks refreshed.
I'm slightly parched now. All the colours come back to my cheeks. Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, did you watch the McGregor-Mayweather presser?
I just brought it up now.
Yeah, I watched it this morning.
I haven't watched it.
Apparently, McGregor went off, yeah?
Dude, I'll be honest, this entire time, I've been not even on the fence, I've been leaning on McGregor's got to punch his chance, but Mayweather is 49-0, pound for pound best fighter.
And now McGregor with his smooth tongue has swayed you.
It's not even that, man. It's not even his smooth tongue. The body language and just the whole thing.
Confidence.
McGregor spoke first, and McGregor the whole time is just like, this cunt's a bum in a tracksuit. He goes, I'm having the time of my life. I'm the only man that's ever, I've set, history, you know what I mean? And I've come into this now. He goes, I don't give a fuck. I've got a son. I'm just setting up his future so he never has to worry about anything. I'm loving it. I'm loving life. I'm all over it. He's just had this big smile on his face, just going, just laughing. Just laughing. Mayweather, man, the entire time, he just kept saying hard work, hard work. I'm the most expensive. I've made more money than everyone. I've made more money than everyone. I've made more money than everyone.
Mayweather.
All he kept saying was, I've made more money than everyone.
12-time world.
He looked so nervous and rattled.
5 different weight classes. The best ever.
Yeah. Dude, the presser goes 10 minutes.
No, I've only got a quick
world champion.
Minute clip.
None other than Floyd Money Mayweather. And they say, why is 21 why is 21 the number? Because that's how long I've been kicking ass.
It's so boring, dude.
Defending 155-pound champion of the UFC, the notorious Conor McGregor.
They went nuts.
Somebody has got to go. He's in a fucking tracksuit. He can't even afford a suit anymore. The roads is at 2012 outside. He is fucked.
Fucked.
Yeah.
There's no other way about it. His little legs, his little core, his little head. I'm going to knock him out inside 4 rounds, mark my words.
Dude, it's so weird. And when
See, Mayweather's still talking about checks.
He just kept talking about money. He just kept talking about money.
And McGregor's like, I'm going to knock you out.
I made this much money, blah, blah, blah. Then McGregor, in the background, McGregor's like, that belongs to the IRS. Give it to the IRS. And then then Mayweather says something like, I don't care, 4 squared circle, octagon, I don't give a fuck. He's like, you're full of shit. Of course you'd care. If it was a fight in the octagon, I'd kill you.
Yeah.
He said it. You just hear him in the background.
And he would, that's the truth.
You're full of shit. You do care if it's in the octagon or not.
Because this fight wouldn't have gone ahead if it was in the octagon.
Yeah, McGregor had to go.
He cares
to boxing.
a lot, actually.
Yeah, he does.
There'd be no way Mayweather would have taken the fight.
He wouldn't do it.
Dude.
He can't fight.
Dude, McGregor would have pinned his leg and just dropped him like a nice...
No, literally, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Honestly, man.
Looked confident.
The last week, I'll be honest, man, I've been watching a lot of Mayweather, just old clips, best fights, all these old promos, all that sort of shit. And he's, cocky in it. Mayweather, in all the promos I've seen up until this point, was exactly the way McGregor was in today's presser.
Oozing confidence.
Just loose, laughing, just loving life. Dude, Mayweather he looked nervous. He looked nervous, man. He didn't know what to say. He had nothing to say.
Well, McGregor's got a mouth and a half, man.
Yeah,
he knows how to get into people's heads.
McGregor's got something to prove here, right?
Yeah.
He's taking a fight because he wants to say, fuck you all, I can come into boxing and just smash everyone. Yeah. Mayweather had no reason to come out. So he's got no reason to, except he just got called a bitch. And it's pride, and money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only reason Mayweather's taken. He'd already set records, 49-0. He equaled, what's it called? Rocky Marciano's thing.
So who do you think's going to win? Who do you want to win?
When they stood up for the first time, the face-off, dude,
Connor's a McGregor, man.
Connor's so much bigger than him.
Yeah. And not just that, he's got that intimidating, man.
The reach as well.
Dude, he's fucking intimidating, man.
Dana White had said it. He's not many people realise how big that cunt's head is. McGregor's head is massive. He's just standing over fucking Mayweather. Yeah. Just standing over him. I'm just like, fuck, man.
Good luck, Floyd.
Honestly, just from that presser, man, just from that press conference, Mayweather looked rattled. Like, he looked nervous.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah.
Because for the
I got
first,
money.
you know what? Because the first time in his life, he probably thinks, "Fuck, this is someone who could maybe actually beat me."
Yeah.
And his record's on the line here, man. Like, this is legit. His record. If McGregor loses, people will be like, "All right, doesn't matter. He's
came to boxing
He's a
and-
UFC fighter. He tried his hand at boxing. Mayweather, one of the greatest of all time, took him down." Whatever. McGregor will come out saying, "Look, I tried. I did something different. I got my check. I got my fucking money. I'll go back to the UFC and fight now." If Mayweather loses, oh, dude.
There's a blemish on the record.
Dude, not just that. People will be like, "Look, he's bum.
you're a shit cunt."
And you've been fighting bums for the last, 10 years. Like, you fought good fighters, don't get me wrong.
You just got beaten by a non-boxer.
It's just, but did you know Conor McGregor started off in boxing, though?
Yeah, I think
as
I
an
did.
amateur, yeah.
Yeah. So he knows how to box.
Yeah.
So...
But you can see it when in his UFC fights. He's a mad boxer.
Yeah, oh, dude, but his strike rate, as in knockouts, are from punches,
It's
not
just
from
funny,
kicks.
It's like Mayweather was like, "I've knocked out blah, 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 blah." And McGregor's like, "You haven't knocked anyone out in like 20 years. Shut up." It was bad.
Because they show clips of Floyd when he actually got rattled a couple of times.
Yeah.
And it comes
Jab,
from...
Judah. Zab Judah.
Yeah, and it comes from just like, out of the blue, like an out of the blue hit, which...
Dude, that's
Conor
Conor's,
is like-
that's his
his game,
fucking
you know,
thing.
like-
Yeah. He doesn't know where the punch came
And
from.
his left, Conor McGregor's left, is fucking... That finishes cunts.
That finishes cunts.
Yeah. Mate, game over.
we
Good
have
night,
to watch
Charlie.
we have to watch it together.
Dude, I'll pay for pay-per-view. I've got Foxtel. I'll pay for it.
We'll go in. We'll watch it.
Because I want to see the pre-fights as well. There's like the undercards and stuff like
but
that.
Honestly, man, like,
I'll do a bit of a
watch
barbecue.
the press conference.
You know what?
When we
We'll do a
leave-
bit of a barbecue, and we'll
Yes,
When
please.
we leave today, do yourself the favour and watch the.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it. to
Dude,
watch
I
it.
watched it this morning over breakfast, and I was just speechless. I'm like, "This is fucked." Mayweather looks rattled. Like, he fucking looks rattled.
And we have a new Australian champion in the UFC now as well.
Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, Whittaker.
Good on him, man.
Beat Romero, which
To
is...
see what Bisping did, what a dumb cunt,
What
man.
did Bisping do?
He gave him the belt and he goes, "You want a bitch? You're gonna fucking fight me next." And Whittaker just looked at him like, "Yeah, all right, man." Like,
I love Michael Bisping, but...
he's been a real cockhead lately. Like, honestly.
He's always been... I don't know, I've always liked him, but I think Whittaker's really
But
good.
what he did
I've been
was,
following
like,
Whittaker for
McGregor
a
gave him
while.
the belt, gave Whittaker the belt and all that, and then Bisping had his belt and then dropped it in front of him and said, "No, that's what we're gonna fight for next," kind of thing. It's like, all right, man, relax. Let the guy have his fucking moment.
Yeah.
And even the fighter that Robert Whittaker fought goes, "I've got nothing but respect for him. Like, he's a nice guy."
Yeah.
Like, and then Bisping came out and everyone's like, "What a dickhead. Like, why is he doing that shit for?" This is not WWE, man.
It's Bisping.
You know what I mean?
WWE.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's kind of like that in a way, though. Like the
Yeah,
whole
I know, but
entertainment side of
All
it.
the theatric shit now, man. It's just too much.
But Robert Whittaker was like, I'd like to thank my trainers, my family, just taking his victory speech. And then this dumbass comes out and is like, "Oh, you're going to fight me," threw the belt down on the ground.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You're a fuckwit, man."
Playing the enemy.
Yeah, man. It's like, and then people are saying, like, they don't know, like, Bisping doesn't know how good Whittaker is. Like, he'll knock him out.
Yeah, I've been following Whittaker.
He'll fucking
for a while.
knock him
He's
out,
really
man.
good. Yeah.
He's technical, man. He knows how to fight, man. Like, it's not just a ground and pound kind of thing. He fucking knows how to fight.
Very
So
tough.
Bisping's in trouble. He comes out thinking he's fucking all that in a bag of chips. Go fuck
I've
yourself.
been watching like heaps of boxing and MMA fucking videos
Yeah.
the last week or two, and I was just thinking about it, like the McGregor-Mayweather fight. It's like the biggest event mankind has ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, literally, can you name a bigger event? Name a bigger event, like, as far as like the world tuning in to watch.
Johnny masturbating.
No, like, honestly, the moon landing.
Batcam.
The moon landing.
That's questionable.
Yeah, questionable. But I'm just saying, like, the moon landing. Michael Jackson's fucking
The fall of the Berlin Wall.
Yeah, the fall of the Berlin Wall. Mayweather McGregor. Like,
Maybe like a Muhammad Ali, like Thriller in Manila or something.
yeah, when was that? The late 70s. Start of
I think,
70s?
But
Yeah.
this is going to be...
But, like
the whole world will be tuning into this.
I was just following it, and like, these guys are fighting. Like, they're punching each other.
Hitting each other.
Like that.
And that's...
Does it make sense?
Yeah,
Dude,
I trip out on it.
mankind, man. This is
Yeah.
like humans. Like, we want to see people hurt each other.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I was just watching it, and like, all these people are fighting. Like, they're fighting each other. Like, you get arrested on the street for fighting.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
It's because it's sanctioned under the Nevada law.
Nevada State.
No, and that's the thing. I'm not taking away
The Fighting Commission.
Dude, I'm not taking away from the art of boxing.
Nah,
Because
dude,
I love boxing.
Dude, I
it's
trip out
a
on
great
it.
sport.
I trip out on it all the time. Like,
Yeah.
you just have these moments where you're like, what are they actually doing?
What the
They're hitting
fuck
each other.
are they doing?
And we're all
They-
cheering.
A lot of people are writing that, like, Conor McGregor should just come out and kick Floyd's head in, like as in just
a fly
just
kick.
UFC him. Get disqualified and walk up with his hands in the air, just drop him.
Worth it.
Yeah, no, I was just baffled, man.
Yeah.
And then, like, you watch WWE where it's
Fake fighting. Yeah, it's even funnier. It's grown men fake fighting.
in their swimsuit.
This,
Yeah. They're
And like
fake fighting.
You know, if someone was to slap you like that on the street, you'd be on the ground.
Yeah.
I love this, like when they slap and they hit
Yeah,
the
they
fucking
snap the boot. They snap the jab out.
It's like, come on, dude, seriously, like
That's amazing, though, right?
I couldn't wrestle.
Is it just me?
No, it's hilarious.
I couldn't wrestle. I couldn't be a wrestler. I'd get too serious and knock someone out. Try and knock someone out.
Well, look, they're acting. The Rock described it as they're putting on a soap opera
With fighting.
in real time,
Yeah.
live, with fighting and acrobatics.
But look at the
Perfect.
injuries they go through, though. Like, there's a lot of fucking issues these wrestlers go
Oh,
through,
yeah,
man.
they're fucked. Dude, they were saying Chris Benoit, one of the reasons...
He went nuts.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I went nuts and snapped is
Brain
because of
trauma.
concussion, yeah.
Yeah,
so
brain
many
trauma.
years of concussion.
Yeah, it makes you go crazy.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon it was the steroids or the concussion?
Yeah.
reckon it was
A little
everything.
from column A, a little from
Yeah, I
column
reckon
B.
And it was
I
a
reckon it was
religious nut
everything.
as well?
Yeah, I
Yeah, 'cause
reckon.
it's like proven that, you know, you get a lot of concussion and then you're very prone to anger, like quick
Yeah.
to anger.
Yeah.
Stuff like
Do you
that.
reckon... Okay, actually, I was reading about that before because Cena came out and actually spoke frankly and candidly about the whole Chris Benoit situation, which all the wrestlers were basically just told to just avoid it, you know, like don't bring it up.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, like, you know, we don't want to talk about it. It's forget it. He's buried. What do you think? Do you think it was right for them to take Chris Benoit's name, like, out of as much of WWE's history as they could? As in, like, other than the titles, the official titles that he won and held, because he was a champion, like Benoit was a champion wrestler, do you think it's fair to keep him as far out of their history as possible? Because they edited him out of as many shows as they could, like even on, you know, because you can back catalogue every wrestling show that's ever existed. If you have that WWE channel, like that pass,
Yeah.
you can watch every show.
All the
ever.
old ones,
If
yeah.
we want to watch, you know, Spring Stampede 1998, you know, we can
But
watch
they've
it.
totally wiped him.
They've edited him out of nearly every single thing that they can take. They physically can take him out of.
Made him a ghost.
Yeah, literally.
No, I
Look,
think it's a bit harsh. I think it happened and he did
Well,
it.
he did kill his child
He killed his child and his wife.
and his wife, man. So it's like no matter what, like,
It's like Hogan got stripped of all that as well because of his N-word comments.
N-word,
yeah.
yeah.
So do
and
you
this
reckon
guy
that's fair?
killed his fucking family, man.
I think neither were fair. I think just leave it. It happened. It was part of history. What he did after that was something different.
Okay, but it's like, say, if Malcolm Turnbull gets caught tomorrow for, you know, possessing child porn and, you know, dealing drugs, do you reckon it...
Not a far stretch.
No, I'm just saying, like, comparatively.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking... Oh, this is off the top of my head. I'm not having researched
yeah.
it. I'm just thinking of
Yeah,
off the
I know,
top of my
I know,
head.
I know.
That'd be like wiping him from the Australia's history books. Like, he was never the prime... Like, he was the Prime Minister and leaving just his dates of, like, when he actually served as Prime Minister, but eliminating as much reference to him as possible through, like, every channel. Like, official government
Okay,
channel.
here's another example for you. Melbourne Storm got done for salary cap.
salary
They
cap,
wiped
yeah.
Melbourne Storm off the thing. There was,
Yeah.
It says
For that whole year.
it says because they won the grand final,
Yeah, they won the flag.
and it says that year no winner.
No winner, yeah. No
The same
contest.
kind of thing. It's it's
know.
harsh. It is a bit harsh, but this guy killed his wife and kid, man.
Yeah.
It's not just like accidentally. Like, I know Hogan shouldn't have said what he said, but this guy murdered. He was a murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's okay to leave it. Like, I don't
It's
know.
because they want to distance themselves from what he did.
Yeah.
But the truth is, he was a part of it, and he was a part of their organisation.
And he was a big part of
was
it.
a big part of it, and
Yeah.
he did. People loved him, and that was before he did that. So for me, it's like whatever. I wouldn't care if I saw.
Yeah,
him.
I'm not having a go. I actually don't know how, because I was thinking about it, because Benoit was a gun. Like, he was an insane wrestler.
Yeah.
But
I actually used to like watching him, like when he'd come out all fucking like what was he, the Rabid Wolverine or something was his
the
name?
Canadian Crippler,
Didn't he have the Rabid Wolverine as well?
I don't know. I know his nickname was the Canadian Crippler, because he put the Crippler crossface on you.
Yeah, yeah.
He fucking killed you. He was a unit,
Pretty sure
man.
he had the Rabid Wolverine as well. But yeah, he'd come out all crazy. And
I don't
like,
know. He was also the Pegasus kid, and Wild Pegasus.
Pegasus,
Sorry.
the Pegasus kid.
But I've never watched fucking
Really?
wrestling.
You never watched it?
Nah.
Man, I'm wearing it, dude.
For me,
Look,
New World Order
I'm
top.
wearing an NWO t-shirt.
That's mad.
Yeah, man. I wore this to Soundwave. The one
Pack.
I wore it to the Soundwave that we went to.
Yeah.
because Malaka saw me when we rocked up. He's like, "No way, man." I'm like, "Yeah, I got so many high fives that day. Random cunts just coming up." to me.
NWO!
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so if I saw him in a clip, he was.
No, it wouldn't phase you.
I'd be like,
It
oh,
wouldn't-
whatever.
Yeah.
He was cool once.
Yeah, because you didn't think about, the rest of the shit. You know what I mean?
No, like every time I see him, I remember that he killed his wife and his kid, but it's like, that's sad, but he still used to wrestle.
He's got that face.
Yeah,
though,
he's
man.
a fucking angry dude, man. You just see him in his pickup truck with a trucker hat on, just fucking knocking back Budweisers and just punching the shit out of someone.
He was from,
Thanks for the day.
you know what? He was from Canada.
That's why I call him the Canadian Crippler. Yeah, it was fucked.
Crippler.
Did you see the shit that went up all over Sydney?
I'm going to cripple you.
I don't think it's gone up around Melbourne, but it went up around Sydney. Australia Pride, I think they're called, the group. They're like Pokemon posters, racist Pokemon posters. You seen them?
I'll have a look.
And I was half asleep on my couch and I saw like a news report about it quickly, but I didn't get to research it properly. You know those Pokemon cards? It's like,
Do I?
yeah,
I've
you know,
Pokemon
I've
posters.
still got my
yeah,
collection,
yeah.
bro.
and they took like Waleed from
Oh, yeah.
the project.
And that Jasmine.
Yeah, the other Jasmine, whatever her name is, the other racist, not racist, she's a Muslim feminist or whatever, and she said those racist shit that they say she said. And they said, catch them all, like, it's like, catch them all.
Gotta catch 'em all, yeah.
Yeah, the tagline underneath it was like, gotta catch them and deport them all. And it's like the Pokemon cards, but they've got like Waleed. And I'm like, Waleed was born here. You know what I mean? He's a distinguished, like,
These people just shoot
member of
themselves in the
society.
feet because they just say the stupid.
That's what I
things that
don't
make
quite
sense.
understand. It's like, gotta catch him and deport him. We're like, where are you gonna deport him
Put
to?
him back to Australia because that's where he's from.
He was born, he went to school here. Like,
So what do we need to do?
You know what? It doesn't say he's a Pakistani user. It says he's an Australian writer, academic.
he's Egyptian.
lawyer.
Yeah. He's he's got Egyptian heritage. He's as Australian as me and you.
His accent is probably stronger than ours.
Dude, you're less of an Australian than he is.
I was born overseas.
He was born overseas.
I'm a fucking off the boat of.
No, but that's what, it got
Get
me
out.
thinking.
He went to Wesley.
Yeah. The whitest school in Melbourne.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
The whitest privilege.
Dude,
school
his
in
wife is Susan Carland.
Yeah, she's white.
Yeah.
She's a white Anglo.
Yeah.
She converted to Islam to marry him.
Johnny's like, how dare she?
bitch. Traitor.
You better strike that from the record, man. Like, yeah, we don't condone any of that.
No.
But I was just thinking about it.
Traitorous whore.
Dude, I was just thinking about it, yeah, because Waleed was born here, right?
Melbourne.
And he's got Egyptian parents.
Yeah.
And I thought about it, I was born here, but I've got Greek parents. And like, hang on, Nick was born overseas.
I should be on a Pokemon
So
poster.
does that mean like the Australian Pride group that are fucking coming up saying all this shit, would they want to catch me and send me back to Greece?
No, because you're not
catch 'em all,
Muslim.
bro. Gotta catch
No,
'em all.
because you're not Muslim.
So it's just about Islam then?
Absolutely, it is.
No, because they're not, like, they were targeting a few people, not just Muslims, a few other different randoms.
I think they just did it to cover their asses a bit, maybe.
Yeah, does it make sense? I was confused by it.
Like, why Waleed?
Makes sense of the idiot.
He's Australian. He
'Cause
was
he's
born
outspoken,
here.
'cause he's outspoken.
Yeah, but he was born here.
I don't know.
So anybody that doesn't have white skin and whatever is on
Yeah.
the hit list, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're
Cronulla all over again.
it doesn't matter if you're born here, if you have slightly different
Yeah,
colour
if
skin.
you're different, then
Get out.
you get out. Fuck off,
Get
we're full.
deport.
Yeah.
I saw that on a fucking...
Even though this is your country and you've never been anywhere else in your whole life. Get back to Pakistan! I've never been there.
I'm hoping I took a photo of it. I was driving behind a car the other day, man.
It's like you, go back to Wales.
Oh, I don't think I managed to get a photo of it. Yeah, I didn't fucking get a photo of it. I was driving behind some car the other day, like some station wagon, and they had a fucking...
Fuck off, we're full.
Yeah, one of those fuck off, we're full stickers.
Yeah.
It was worded slightly different, but it had the Australian flag silhouetted by
Is it like if you don't like it?
Some should leave or something.
Yeah.
some
If you
shit
don't like
that.
it, leave. Yeah, I've seen those a few.
Are you serious?
Actually, I saw that on this kid. It was on his green peas, man, driving a ute, right, Holden ute, and literally one of those. He's had a fox hat on, and he had literally had the Southern Cross stickers on his ute window, and if you don't like it, leave. It's like, you're 19. What is wrong with you?
What do you know?
What do you know? You've never been out of fucking McKinnon or wherever you live. You know,
I saw the dumbest fucking...
You don't like what?
yeah, if you don't like it, leave. I don't like these sausage rolls. Fuck off. You know, like,
I saw the dumbest fucking Instagram thing on Trump the other day. It was from some extreme right fucking party, you know, like just promoting their random crap. And it said something like, if you don't like the president, then you can leave. Like, does that make sense? Like, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
If you don't like the president, then you can go wherever you want. Pick a country where you like the president and go there. Yeah, but the people
Uganda.
that elect the president, if the president's fucked, why should you leave the country that's great? Does that make sense? Like, the whole statement was, if you don't like our president, then go to a country where you do like their president and stay there. It's like, yeah, but the president outlives the country. President's term, 5, 10, 15 years, unless you're in a dictatorship where it lasts 50 years. Trump's not going to be president forever.
Dude, he'll be gone after this term.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's actually written somewhere, like, it is the people's obligation to do something if the president's being
if the president...
Well, they're trying to get him impeached.
Yeah, they've been trying to get him impeached since the day he got elected.
Yeah.
But that's what I didn't get. Like, idiots actually see that. Like, yeah, that's right. You should fucking leave. It's like,
He's the man. Fuck
yeah,
off.
it doesn't make sense. It's like the idiots like that actually exist where they think that.
You know what? I think I'm going to go set up shop in North Korea.
Set up shop, like literally open the doors.
Kim Jong?
Thanks for having me. No,
Kim Jong, this is my spot. Fuck off.
the last week, man, it's been fucked up because I've been paying more attention to social media for some reason, and just stupid opinions like that. It's like, you cunts are fucked. Like our podcast, it's our opinion, but we don't if we're not saying anything completely spurious. Whereas that statement alone, it's like the thought process. If they've got 50,000 followers that like that photo, it's like, do you understand how it works?
It goes against what we stand for, common sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. What you're saying is stupid.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Speaking of which, the producers of Gogglebox have made that new show.
Oh, Common Sense.
Where they take
I saw the ad for it.
Yeah, I saw the ad for it. I didn't watch the show, but I saw the ad for it. It's like five random families. You got like
a fruiterer, a butcher.
A bunch of Asians, I think they're Vietnamese or something. They're fruiterers. They got like 2 wogs in a butcher shop.
Yeah.
A bunch of old people, like they were defending Margaret Court. Yeah, exactly. They're Margaret Court's cousin.
And it's so proud because it's from the producers of Gogglebox.
Yeah. Common sense.
Fuck off.
Australian families. It's like, get fucked.
And what is it? What is it? It's
same as Gogglebox.
Exactly the same thing as Gogglebox, except they're not watching TV, they're reading news reports. They're having candid conversations, like we are. But there's nothing candid about it, man. Like, do you know what I mean?
clearly set up.
But this is what gets me. Like, this podcast, I rarely edit anything. I mean, you guys listen to it, you're part of it every week, and then you hear it back. How much would you say I've edited, like, out of the conversation?
The goat story is all I can think of.
Yeah. And that was a clear, we're editing this out.
That's over the line, stepping.
Bobby, you went too fast.
No, but like in the 3 hours we sit
Even though
here,
I did nothing wrong.
No, we sit here for honestly 3 hours. We take a 10-minute smoko, maybe, But it's all there. Like, all the fucking
What we
audio
say is
there.
what we say.
I trim the start and the end. And in between, when we're rifling through our pockets for, like, our phones or something.
Dim trims the fat and you get a big juicy steak.
Yeah. No, do you understand what I'm saying? And it's like, common sense. The Australian public. They get fucked. Like, it's a production team. It would have been a guy with a boom mic and fucking hair and makeup.
Yeah.
This isn't candid.
Catering.
They're lucky to have long johns in here.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, where the fuck's my long john, bitch?
Get me a fucking Long John.
I was actually going to
You're
stop.
the Long John boy.
I was going to stop.
I'm a Long John boy. I'm going to drive from Caulfield to Noble Park to buy you a Long John and head back to South Melbourne.
You're the long john supplier.
Dude, it's easier for you to go past Daniel's Donuts.
I was going to go get
Shout out to Daniel's Donuts. Give us some free stuff.
Most delicious donuts in the East.
I was going to get some on the way in. I thought, no, fuck that.
What, to feed his dumb ass? Like, come on.
Because he'd literally eat 4 of them. His stomach would start hurting. You'd be chewing. And then you would have another meal for like 2 days.
Get me to go get a Long John. You go get a Long John.
I'll bring him in next week. All right?
Good.
No, get him to bring him in next week.
So you should.
Why? Because I don't do enough. You know what I mean?
I go down to 7-Eleven and I get the jam donut.
It's not the same.
It isn't, but it's all I have. It's close.
Dude.
To give me
Go
that hit,
get
give me
some
that
Long
sugary hit.
Why don't you just go to a bakery and buy an eclair or something? They're the same thing.
Dude, there's actually that Asian bakery in Clorinda. They sell good buns, like long buns.
They're just cream
and
buns.
for $1.80 a cream bun.
Dude, Long Johns are just cream buns or eclairs. They're exactly the same thing, man.
You know you can buy the shells and just fill cream yourself.
This is the thing. I'd never eat stuff like that until you gave me one the other week. I don't know.
So
what
I've ruined you.
You eat anything we give you.
No, like listen,
Rat boy.
When did you go to my house and not finished whatever I've given? I could give you anything.
Listen to me.
Here's a cardboard box.
Before Trollman,
It's in like a goat. Yeah, man.
Before Trollman, like if I was to go get a donut, right, it would be your standard run of the mill chalk ice or sprinkled ring.
Yeah.
Like something basic.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'd go for.
But that's shit.
I'd never branch out and go something like with cream.
You don't know.
So you gave me one and I was like, oh,
Have you tried their
I'll
donuts,
try it.
though?
And now I'm in love.
Have you tried their donuts, though?
Yeah, you came over to my house the other day and had one, remember?
Yeah. Dude. Like, try their donuts, man. I'm telling you.
What are your favourite pastries? Like, say if you were having a coffee, what would your go-to be for, like, if you could have whatever pastry you want?
A Long John.
This guy's eyes just light up.
I do like.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'll get those cinnamon donuts from Safeway. You can buy a dozen of them for $3.
They're in that clear box. Nah.
Which is actually quite nice, though. I'll give him that. No, I usually get the one with the icing.
Yeah.
$2.
Yeah, because you're picky.
Yeah, I love it.
You go there in the middle of the night when they're clear.
You know what I love about Woolies quickly? You know when you go to the bakeries and stuff and someone's got imitation cream? What is imitation cream? What, fake cream? What do they use? Like carpet particles?
Plastic.
Plastic.
Like what the kind of stupid shit is that? Anyway, go.
Plastic composite.
Speaking of which, sorry man, do you know what's on the waxed, you know when the fruit is waxed? Like waxed apples and shit? I was reading something on the net the other day, I don't know if it's true, but they were saying that the wax, the actual recipe, like the ingredient components to the wax, is a big fucking mystery, and some of the shit that they use in it is like same stuff that they use in like carcinogenic, like
yeah.
fucked up shit. So we shouldn't eat fruit. Shouldn't eat fruit and veg.
No, I'm serious. If you look it up, I saw some fucking video of someone pouring hot water on an apple and it refused to wilt. Like it basically just
It repels the water.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
I've always wondered why they did that. I've never eaten
Look it up. I'm telling you
myself, but
I'm telling you, if you look it up, I reckon it'd be fucked up, man. Waxed apples like apparently are a no-no. Like stay the fuck away from.
Tony looks at me. I'm not looking it up.
No, I'm just saying. Anyway, sorry, you were
my
saying.
only experience with waxed fruit is like those red tip bananas. They got the red knob on the end.
Yeah, but they're different. They're like organic or some shit. Like there's some other.
They're like
they're made differently.
lady fingers.
Yeah, they're made differently.
Lady fingers with the red,
So what was your pastry of choice?
lady fingers with the red knob. Blueberry Danish. Oh, it escaped my memory for a moment. What they were called?
That was a blueberry.
Yeah, it's very white.
So white.
It's very white. It's very
No. I'll give you something though. I have had a blueberry Danish and they're very nice.
Dude, a good blueberry Danish with like
Yeah.
the custard's like nice and runny. Yeah.
Really nice. Really nice. It's a nice winter, like, get a hot blueberry Danish with some hot custard, man. Yeah, it's really white, but it goes down well.
You know what I fucking love? Those croissants. You know the croissants with the flakes, the almond flakes on them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Salted, like salted
They have
caramel.
custard in them, right?
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah.
Bakers Delight, man.
Yeah. Does Bakers make them?
Bakers Delight make custard, like scrolls.
Custard scroll.
Yeah, man.
I used to always get those
Yeah,
back in the
they're
gully.
amazing.
They are
Amazing.
the best. And you unravel it and it's just lined with custard.
I honestly reckon.
Yeah, really good.
Dude, every time we go for breakfast, like this guy knows as well, if we go for a coffee or something in the morning or breakfast, I always buy like a croissant.
Yeah,
or something that they've got there, like a Danish or croissant, anything. Always standard. Like I'll have my fuck off size breakfast, and if I'm staying for another coffee, like
still
give
Give me a croissant, please.
yeah, give me a croissant, give me a fucking peanut butter slice or some shit. I'm a sucker. I could live on that stuff, man. I could supplement a diet of croissants and fucking Danishes and escargots and escargots.
More sweet or savoury croissant?
I don't know. Combine them too. So I'm having coffee as well, easily.
See, I'm a savoury croissant guy. Ham and
more of a
cheese,
ham
man.
and cheese.
All day
Yeah,
long.
dude. When we go to Oakley, ham, cheese, and tomato fucking croissant, standard.
Your hot butter and Vegemite and your hot croissant.
I actually had Vegemite and toast yesterday. It was so good.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had it for ages.
I haven't.
Lashings of butter with a scraping of Vegemite.
It's so good. And it melts through the butter, goes through the bread. And
I've got a jar of Vegemite that's sat in my pantry, but I don't remember the last time I used it. I actually don't know. I think I just get a craving for it once every.
You know what? It's un-Australian if you don't eat Vegemite.
If you don't at least have a jar in your house.
I've got two. I opened the fridge. I'm like, why have we got two jars?
One in the bedroom. Wakes up and just
smear it.
You know what's a really good snack? A plain dry wheat bix with butter.
You told us that
butter
before.
and Vegemite.
I haven't tried it
done
yet.
it.
Do it.
No, man, the wheat bix is too
But
dry.
when it's dry, dude, like...
Shut up. Just do it.
You got cotton mouth. You're just adding, like, you know what I mean?
Shut up and stick that dry biscuit in your mouth.
Oh,
And
disgusting.
then come back to me.
I won't be able to talk, and it'll be too dry. What do you wash it down with, though? Milk?
Of butter.
Milk?
Has to have lots of butter to
Yeah, but what do you wash it down with? You've got to wash it down with something. It's wheat. And meat extract.
Yeah, probably a Milo or something.
Yeah?
A milky Milo.
Oh, that is...
Dimitri.
Let me ask you a question, man.
Bunyip primary school flashbacks. No.
I got a question. All right. Actually, both of you can probably answer this. Has your dog ever, like, chewed its own tail off? Like, chased its tail?
Yeah.
Like, how badly?
Pretty bad. My people pretty much took the tip off her fucking... Pretty much took the tip off.
What did you do in response to that?
I had to put like a...
Build it.
No. Obviously we had to take her to the vet because fucking she was going to get infected. Put a cream on, but then we got a chemical and put on her tail, just where the thing was, so the smell would repel her, like she wouldn't go near it.
Yeah.
Like a citrus sort of thing.
Just something that she wouldn't go near it because she was chewing it. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
What happened after that?
Healed up. It was okay. Like, it never was the same, but yeah,
Bit nubbish.
bit nubbish.
Your dog ever done?
Slightly nubbed.
Has your dog ever done anything like horrific like that?
Your dog couldn't reach his tail.
My dog just shits on the fence.
I'll tell you
Just
why,
dump
man.
on the fence.
Does a handstand and shits on the fence.
John, you fucked
I
up.
think that's pretty weird.
Your little Jack.
Actually, this is probably right up your dog's alley as well. Dude, my lacquer called me the other day. His dog,
Gene?
Yeah, his dog Gene is a what is a staffy.
Staffy.
Yeah, he's a little staffy. Every time I'd go there, the dog would just chase its own tail, like just constantly, like
It's like a
running around.
nervous. It's like a nervous tick thing.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it like, what the fuck's your dog doing there? It's like he's a malacca. Like,
He's bored.
Just keeps running around. He's got free rein there. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But he just stop and just see his tail and just start chasing it. Yeah.
He's a male.
Dumb cunt actually chewed his own tail off. As in, like, got a good grip on it and, like, tore it to shreds. And, like, they came out, like, the bedroom or the lounge room or whatever.
Tail
Just
on the
blood
ground.
and shit everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? The dog's staring at him like he's chewed, like, that bad. And, like, fuck. So they took him to the vet. I had to pay for the vet to, like, suture it all up again, right? Like, I can't remember what that cost. Like, I'm stupid. Put the fucking... The
Cone.
Hannibal
cone, yeah,
Lecter,
the
yeah.
cone on his head. I was there the other night, and the dog's just sitting there looking at me with the cone. I'm like, you dickhead, right? His tail was all bandaged up. But do you know what the vet said? And can you imagine saying this to Malacca as well? Like, he's just staring at him like, what the fuck are you on about? The vet said, strongly what was it called? His advice, they send the dog to a dog therapist.
Yeah, no.
Because the dog now has trauma, like post-traumatic.
Sit down, my son. Tell me your.
But like the dog has PTSD, and they said, I need to give you a recommendation, like a referral. You need a referral from the vet to take the dog to a dog therapist. You ever heard of this?
No.
I think my dog needs therapy. for
Dude,
his-
Malacca was staring at him like, what are you, nuts? And he's like,
I wanna pay money for a dog to go to therapy.
Cost? Do you know what it would cost? $500 for a session.
Get fucked.
To send your dog. And I heard this. He called me on the phone. He's like, man, you got to hear this shit.
Dude, I'm seeing like a pocket watch.
Dude,
getting straight in front of the dog's eyes.
Like, what are you going to sit the dog down on the couch and start talking about its issues?
You're getting sleepy.
So tell me where it all began. So the dog gets back. So it all began.
Yeah. Look at the dog's just throwing a tennis ball in the air, like just talking.
Do you mind if I smoke? Do you mind if I light a smoke?
Can you imagine that shit? I'm like, what the fuck? And like,
Janine, we're going to need a glass of water in here.
I was laughing. I was going to show like ink blot tests to the dog. Tell me what you see.
What do you see? I see a bird, a house. I see two dogs.
fire hydrant?
I see two dogs fighting. Interesting. Interesting.
Seriously. I swear to God. I'm like, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. A dog therapist.
No, it's bullshit.
And he's like, no, they're legit. He goes, you need to talk about this on your podcast. I go, oh, real?
No, can I just say-
how fucking dumb this is.
Because my dog that did it was a pity as well, like a staffy.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just inclined to be a dumbass of a dog. As in, you know, it's
the dog's
easily
fine.
amused.
easily amused, man. Easily amused. Easily amused. But I wouldn't, like, no fucking chance
Malacca.
would I go to a fucking therapist.
Malacca, for a dog.
Nah, that's... Nah, I'm with you, Malacca. Nah, that's fucked up. Nah, that's fucked up. Nah. It'll cost $500. Nicola, what are you nuts? What are you serious?
Busti, like, I'm not even joking.
I'm gonna
man.
go food shopping this week.
Like a dog therapist, I need therapy. Why would
The boy needs therapy.
Malacca, think about it, what would a fucking dog, like
what could you do to a dog that would need...
fucking Google it.
No, like, what would it entail? Like, what? Does
What does a dog therapist do?
What, does it sit on a couch? Does the dog actually sit on a couch and be like, so tell me your issues. What's your trauma?
Like, Dog Therapy Melbourne, it comes up. Hang on, Delta Therapy Dogs, our programs, the Delta Society. I said, let's do this. What the fuck? This is the weirdest shit. Helping dogs, helping people. What? I swear. Delta Therapy Dogs is a heartwarming program that brings the joys of animal companionship to those who need it most.
So what are they saying? The dog's neglected?
Okay, so this is using dogs as forms of therapy for people with dementia.
So but that's different.
No. So, yeah, that is different. So where the fuck are the dog therapy therapists?
You know what? He probably looked at Con and gone, you know what? I'm going to make some money out of this again.
Dog therapy.
Wrong guy, mate. I'm telling you.
For dogs. Hang on, dogs with anxiety.
That's what my dog has. And separation anxiety.
Delta Therapy Dog.
Is he on the Xennies?
Yeah, I think he needs them.
What is a therapy dog? Okay, dog assisted therapy. No. Psychology and animal assisted therapy. There's nothing here about.
So I reckon maybe he was full of shit.
Okay, so wait, dogs with anxiety. That's what we
I
should
know
look
they
up.
give them downers, like full like prescription shit
Dogs
to sedate them.
Doped out dogs.
I'm serious. I'm being serious.
Dogs with anxiety. Here we go.
That's a part of the therapy.
Dogs with anxiety. Natural solutions, symptoms and types of anxiety in dogs. Mild fears. Signs may include trembling, tail tucked, withdrawal, hiding, reduced activity, passive escape behaviors. Panic. Signs may include active escape behavior, and increased out of context, potentially injurious motor activity. So I'm guessing that's like biting your tail and shit, yeah? How to calm an anxious dog. Dog with anxiety systems therapy.
Maybe he just does that because he's a nut. Not because
he's just a psycho.
Just a psycho dog.
Fucked up dog.
He's a staffy too, so it's, these dogs are not all there. They're not quite right.
Dude, if you need help, reach out to your therapist. What?
All dogs come
We're in the wrong business, boys. Seriously, people out there making money off gimmicks like that, man.
Making that, and that's what.
Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
That's what he said as well. It's like, we're in the wrong fucking industry, man. People are taking their dogs to therapists. What do they do? Like, just pat them and show them fucking videos of, calming, soothing waves?
We should open up a doggy daycare, man. Telling you.
Who's booting him around? Just leave him in the back, throw a fucking bit of meat. Yeah, fend for yourselves. We'll be back in 4 hours.
4 dogs, 1 meat. And we start taping. Who wins?
Yeah, you put it on YouTube, man. Stream it live. People will pay for that.
Dog fight. Dog fights.
Yeah, I love how it's not dog training anymore. It's actually gone into therapy now.
That's fucked.
Like, it's the next step.
How much more coddled do we want to get?
First world, baby.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Is that not coddled?
Nah, it's fucked
First
up.
world times.
That's pretty fucked up. Like, that's not right. That's not right. Like, therapy.
The kind of people that take their dogs to therapy have their own little
You know what?
castle in the backyard.
Well, you know what I'm bringing it down to? Gene is by himself all day. He's got free reign of the backyard and the house. He's got no one to keep him company. He's bored, so he bites his tail. He's a dog. $500, thank you.
Yeah.
He's bored. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if they're going to be out all day, why doesn't he take him to his mum's place or something? Just to keep him, so someone keeps him company.
I don't know, but...
Yeah, I know if they're not getting, the required amount of exercise, they turn to stuff.
No, I'm sure he walks the dog and everything. Like, there's no... And he's got a big backyard to play around in.
Yeah, maybe just be a crazy dog.
Maybe just nut. Like, he's the nut.
Maybe he likes self-harm. He enjoys the pain.
Maybe he's into that kind
He was fucked up.
It doesn't feel good until it hurts.
Yeah.
The dog was fucked up after when I saw him, he looked pretty, fucked up. He kept coming up to me, sitting at my legs and scratching his back. What do you want, man?
He's probably just looking for company.
Yeah.
I reckon he's looking for company. Because obviously they both work.
Yeah.
So he's at home by himself. And he's like, I don't know what to do with myself. He's,
Do you know all dogs come from the wolf? The wolves?
Well, it's a direct gene link.
Yeah, that's the original ancestor, the wolf.
The wolf?
The wolf.
I want a wolf as a pet.
Because, back in the day, when you're travelling around or whatever, and then the wolves, they're a threat, right? But then, you're sitting around the fire, and they, slowly come up, and you throw them some scraps, and then they just...
Chill out.
Then they become part of the group, and they...
Have you actually read this?
They keep... Yeah, I've read it. They've looked into it.
That's why it's a wolf pack.
They keep they're like an alarm for the herd of people, for the group of people. They protect the group of people, and in return they get scraps, and then that's just basically the natural evolution of how all dogs came to be. And then people would pick and choose, different sizes and stuff, and then you get all these different breeds, all from the wolf.
Really? No, as in,
That's legit. That's not me with one of my
Bobby's facts. Bobby's fun facts.
No, this is real.
Can you imagine that? Could you put yourself in that situation where, you're fucking God knows how old, back then or whatever? What time? When did the wolf become domesticated? Can you look that up? That's a fact.
Because I'm hungry.
I'm talking
I hate that song, man.
a long time ago, when tribes.
Is that the Flock of Seagulls? No, that's
Duran Duran.
Yeah, that's it. Duran Duran.
Or Metallica's of Wolf and Man.
It's his face, the most disgusting.
That's why I
face.
looked at him. Hey, that's a cool song. Kiss My Ass. You've never heard it.
I got my 2x4 in the back of my truck. Bottle of beam.
Do me a favour. Find that fact. You know what my favourite Western song of all time is, man? And I guarantee you when I play it, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm serious. Hang on.
So, the domestic dog was the first species of domesticated by the wolf. Eurasian grey wolves, at least 15,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that, a long time ago. Wow.
How many years?
15,000 years ago. And Australia's 100 years old.
We're talking caveman styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a case of instead of always battling with them, we'll just throw them some scraps and then they'll start hanging around and then all of a sudden, before you know it, domesticated. And they're a part of the herd.
That's what I want as a dog, man. Black domesticated wolf.
Look at those piercing
The
eyes.
size of him.
Imagine it decided to hump you. You just you just get dominated.
Get in the corner.
Bend over.
Look how big that is.
That's a large dog.
Oof, buddy.
Meow, meow.
Oh, here we go. Dude, tell me you recognise who this is from. Come on.
You know?
I'm looking at you, mate.
This is 20 years old.
It's ringing bells.
Oh, wait. Is that the Australian Bushman guy?
Oh, Russell Coit.
No. The other guy.
Malcolm Douglas. No.
Well, it was back in 1849 in the Springfield Golden Nugget Mine.
I can give you one clue, but if I give you the clue, you'll know straight away.
What's the clue?
Something to do with Simpsons, maybe? I don't know. Nah.
What's the clue?
I feel like I know it, but I don't.
If you're a gamer, if you're a serious gamer, then you know where this
Then
is
me,
from.
no. I'm out.
That's why I'm disgusted that you don't know this.
I'm a
fact.
serious gamer.
Yeah, no, you just pretend. This is you're just proving it.
Game of
Go
fanboy.
back to your Nintendo 64, play with, fucking, what was that fucking...
Oh, so
Wait a second.
So it's something off Sega.
Wait. No. I have heard this before.
No.
Is it Grand Theft Auto?
Yes!
Ah! it was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
God damn it! I knew I've heard it.
But I said, darn.
You're not a gamer. I'm not a gamer and I even know that.
Wait, I remember it now.
Every time you get into one of the trucks, it was from the original GTA, the bird's eye view. Yeah, every time you go into a semi-trailer or a truck or something like that, this would come up.
Yeah.
This is still by far one of my favourite country songs of all time. How cool is it, man?
Sounds old.
I'll tell you what, when I get in my car, I'm going to drive home listening to this, man.
In my back of my truck.
Yeah, man.
You know where you're a Cooper as well, bitch?
Akubra. Do you own an Akubra?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm getting it ready for when I own my farm.
Yeah, he's bush trained, dude. He's got everything ready.
Can you imagine, he's got this secret room at his house? The
bush room.
Stockpiling it and shit.
I got my whip.
Overalls with holes in them.
Yeah.
The life on
I
the
got
land room.
my chainsaw.
I love how it goes to redneck America.
It has to be.
Farmland.
Yeah, it has to be.
In the back of my truck.
Country music is
Got my 2x4.
Dude, in Australia, all the rednecks that go like the Denny Muster and all that sort of shit, you know how big they are in the country
huge,
music?
man.
Like in Australia, like Slim Dusty and like that whole crowd.
Yeah.
We've spoken about this before, and I just cannot fathom how people like it. There's nothing appealing about it.
Have you seen the Ute at work?
All their voices sound the same. They all sing about the same shit.
Has he got
There's
horns
nothing
and stuff
catchy
on there?
about it.
Horns. Have you still seen the Ute? You would have had to have
At
seen
work?
the Ute. Yeah.
Of course, dude. It's got the antennas that are like 50 metres in the air.
Dude, there's four
That's where the Denny
aerials.
Ute must have.
4 fucking aerials on it. I swear to God.
Do you know what the decal says on the side of
Oh,
it?
there's fucking heaps. Yeah.
A little bit loud and a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
What? That's the decal on the side.
Yeah, there's like 100 stickers for like the Denny Muster and stuff.
And how many
on it.
pub stickers does he have on there?
Oh, fucking heaps.
Yeah.
The whole back window.
Being the Wingery pub.
Man.
Etamoga.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
the fucking aerials on it, they're like the long fisherman, the rock
They're
face
literally
fisherman.
10 metres in the air.
So he wouldn't be able to go through like the Montague Street Bridge.
It wouldn't be able to get into his fucking driveway, man. Like, if he had a carport. No, I'm not even joking.
No, they're really high. Like,
They are
they're
tall.
ridiculous.
In the back of my
There's 4 of them.
truck.
Like, what is he picking up? Like, one state, Victoria, New South Wales.
Dude, when you're out in the open road, you've got to keep up with the truckers, dude. Don't you
Why
know?
are there 4 aerials, though? Like, honestly, what is he picking up on 4 aerials that one wouldn't fucking cover? No, I mean, like, has he got 4 CBs going?
Yeah, like porn.
This is like,
Yeah, he's got 4 different handles.
breaker.
yeah. Is that not like a fucking obstruction, like on the road?
I feel like it is.
I see it. I'm like, where's the practicality in that?
There's no practicality in that.
No, I'm not saying. I don't know who drives it. That's the problem. Have you ever seen who drives it?
Yeah,
And do you know his
I
name?
I know who it is.
Is it Wayne?
Is he on our side?
Yeah, he's on our side, but
Oh, one of the okay.
yeah.
Is his name Wayne?
What I've heard is that they call him Topper. Because any story that you tell him, he'll come back and top it with a more ridiculous story that's obviously
okay.
just made up. One of those guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
for fuck's
But does he
sake.
look like one of those guys that has been through those things? Yeah.
Oh, so he's like, he would be a topper dude. Like, is in for real? Like, he actually has lived
Stories,
in
like stories and stuff.
Oh, no.
No, because like you ask me, like I start telling a story and you just laugh at me.
No.
And I'm like, for real, like
No
it
matter
actually
what,
happened to me.
no matter what crazy story that you come up with that actually happened to you, he will find a way to top
Okay,
that
so
story.
if you said, if you went in one day and said, "Oh my God, guess what? I fucked Sophie Monk last night," I'd be like, I slammed her sister and mother and her fucking neighbour
yeah,
as well.
that's cool, but I had a three-way with her and her mum. Like,
Yeah.
like your shit.
Yes, but I did it while parachuting.
Sophie Monk out of a plane. Was it a coup, bro?
Oh, that's hard.
While you're on the CB,
It just slams like that.
oh yeah, I was Sophie Monk. That's fucked up. Okay. No, I have to
It takes a certain type of person.
No, I have to ask, what's the practicality of 4 fucking aerials on a car? Like, how does that even pass roadworthy compliance? Like, I got done for a bald tyre and I had to get a canary.
What about the moisture in your engine bay, bro?
Yeah, no.
Which is the first thing I...
How the fuck is that not excessive?
The thing is with those utes, they're distracting. Like, you look at the antennas, like, you actually physically take your eyes off the road.
Wait,
and
is it a white VN ute?
No. It's actually a nice ute. It's a nice looking car.
It's like a VY ute.
Okay,
yeah,
that's that
it's
car.
a nice
Okay.
looking car.
And it has Simmons wheels.
But dude, I walk to my car and I pass it and I keep staring at it. Like, what the fuck? Like, imagine if that was on the road.
Made my way to the Wingery pub.
Exactly.
No, I'm dead set serious.
It demands attention having that car.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's
taking like
for me,
it's a head turner, because if you see it on the street, what the fuck?
me personally, driving that, I would feel just self-conscious the whole time. Like,
just cowering in
like
your
get
car.
me out of here. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
But if he goes to trips to the country and fucking Demi
You imagine
Master,
impressing the local rabble with that shit.
oh, here comes Wayne.
Christ, I've heard about him.
Oh, he's put on another antenna.
On the bonnet, like at the front.
Just in the centre of the bonnet. Coming out of
Mate,
the scoop.
hey Wayne, yeah mate, did you put another antenna on? Yeah, she's a beaut.
The scoop pointing forward like a jousting stick.
Are you coming in for a pint? No, mate, got to pick up the Sheila for a feed.
Yeah,
I'll be in later for a couple of jimmies.
you just see him coming from like the country, just like cruising along. You know what I mean?
But he lives in like Caulfield. In a double story, like
Hawksburn.
in a rendered like double story house.
Is that the car's a
His missus drives like a 4-wheel drive Merc.
It's a real housewife of Melbourne. It's Gina Liano's husband, man.
She owns a pharmaceutical like line, you know. Oh fuck!
That's fucked aside, just his antennas. What the fuck? You know, the picture for this episode is just going to be one of those utes parked outside of a mansion somewhere in Toorak.
Done.
Yes, please.
No, seriously, man.
With Sophie Monk and me in the back, banging
On a parachute.
in the tray.
Parachute. Sophie Monk naked parachuting from a train. From a plane.
I'm whipping her with one of the antennas.
Dude, those things are fucked. Those are like massive casting.
Imagine getting walloped with one of those.
I don't think you understand I don't think you fully
Severity, the
appreciate.
severity.
You don't get how big these fucking
no.
No, they're fucking thick bastards. I've seen them.
They're like fishing poles for like the
Yeah.
casters out in the rocks, like
and
massive.
And then underneath it, it's got like those springs. Those
Yes.
fucking.
Yeah.
I know which ones you're talking about.
Is it because he's trying to have 4 CBs at once, or like what is the purpose of it?
Honestly, it's probably the wow factor too.
No, I don't want to ramble on about
The
it.
bigger your antenna, the bigger.
No, because you know what it's like, man. When I put
Like those fuckers.
before of them, man. What goes before of them?
That's what
I
it looks
put
like.
it to you, master.
Maybe it's a compensation thing.
What, for the size of his dick?
One large antenna for one extremely small antenna.
No. But look this way, right? I remember when I got 17-inch wheels.
There you go. So that's like a VYU kind of thing with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, his is more elaborate than that. It's like two-tone, maroon and silver, and it's got a little bit loud and a little bit crazy on the
When
side.
I got 17-inch wheels put on my R31, people were like, oh, what's the point? Blah, blah, blah. Other than the fact that it looks nice, bigger wheels provide better grip on the road, better handling,
Yes.
better mileage,
Yes.
like all that sort of shit. Do you know what I mean? Like they're bigger. You got
I mean, essentially it's safer because you're getting better grip around the
yeah,
corners.
you're getting better grip on the road.
Yeah.
Like
Less tyre flex. So
exactly, and you notice it when you drive.
It's more stability.
Yeah, when you drive, the ride is so much fucking nicer than like tiny little wheels.
It's a big enhancement.
Yeah,
It's a performance
And I didn't buy 30-inch fucking,
spinners.
yeah.
So
John Cena spinners.
You can't see me.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't ridiculous. The
Practical.
stock wheels 15 inches. I went to 17. Big deal, right? But I don't see what that actually does. Like the practicality of 4 fucking aerials.
Yeah.
Is it because he has 4 CBs?
What are you trying to do? Pick up signals from Northern Territory or something? Like-
in Melbourne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, getting the feed of some trucker out and fucking NT stuck, you know.
Probably it's overkill. Like, probably one does the same thing, I'd say. Right? Like,
Wouldn't it?
How can it make a difference?
Yeah, is one aerial stronger than the other? It's not like it's a compounding thing where
Yeah,
you
it's
add
not-
4, it's like, it's a Super A.
It doesn't work like
I'm
that.
speaking to NASA.
You're only getting one signal, right?
It's one signal.
So,
God damn it, I'm looking up tickets. I wanted to go, but I can't because my son's born that day.
Oh, Denny Muster.
My son's born on that date. I can't go.
Born Denny.
little Denny.
Denny. How'd you get him Denny? It's the Denny
Tickets,
Muster.
adults, $249.
What does that include?
Nothing. Nothing.
A flanny. They throw a flanny at you. Like, here you go, mate.
And a drinks cut for a Jim Beam White.
A spot for your hog and some live music.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Hog's Breath Cafe.
Yeah, literally. That's a
Backing down.
Yeah.
The only logical explanation I can come to is that he has 2. He has 2 different handles inside his cabin.
You'd have to. Yeah.
Because it's not like you're using 2 to compound a better signal. It doesn't work like
But
that.
also, he probably goes really far out into the bush where there's no signals. And he'd have to have some kind, just in case. Because if he gets lost or something happens,
No. But
Gets bogged and fucking...
gets bogged in, like, I don't know, a bear tries to eat him. Fucking, I don't know.
okay, but you know what the other thing is that car's always immaculate. Like, I've never seen it come in looking
Like
rough.
dirt or anything
Never.
like that.
It's always immaculate. Like,
So maybe he's just a wanker.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, dude, my old man.
He does it for show. Just
When my old man first got his first 4-wheel drive, like his first one back in, I don't know when it was.
what, the Maverick?
Yeah, the Maverick. I gave him shit. I'm like, he was talking about upgrading the tyres and all types of shit. I'm like, what for? And I remember being, in high school and giving him shit. I'm like, for what? To combat the traffic on the M1 on the way home.
Drives over him
And he got cut. And he got a bit angry. He's like, no, I'll be
Threw
able
the
to
car
go.
at him.
He goes, I'll be able to go fucking forward driving. No. He said,
Picked it up and threw it at him.
I'll be able to go forward driving.
Yeah.
Because it's something that he always liked doing when he got the chance to. And I know when we went to like Fraser Island and shit, we'd hire a forward drive and go get on the beach and all that crap,
Just get on the beaten track a little, Dimmy.
Yeah. He's into that sort of shit, yeah? So, because I remember giving him shit about it and he sort of got a bit angry. He's like, no, like, don't be a fucking smart ass. I'll actually be... And, man, he made the most of it. From his first forward drive all through to, like, the last one that he had, the patrol or whatever. Every Sunday, like, I went with him, whenever I got a chance to. Sundays, he'd go forward driving, go past, what's it called, Dalesford?
Dalesford, yeah.
Yeah, like, out that way, where it starts to get rocky. And
Grampians.
yeah, dude, Victoria has got
Lovely
a
spot.
lot of... No, Victoria's got a lot of sort of spots like that, man. A lot of national parks, a lot of hills, a lot of tracks, all scaled and rated, so, get on 4 and, it's a lot harder than the 10,
Yeah.
And got to be an accomplished driver. Like, it went on all that sort of shit. And it made sense. But that fucking ute is, and that Maverick came back battered, man. Every fucking day, he'd come back, he'd be covered in shit, mud. Like, sometimes you wouldn't get a chance to wash it after a trek for like a week. And he'd be just covered. It looked fucked. Like, there was scratches on it. He didn't, like, polish the fucking thing and think, ooh, can't get our shoes dirty.
Is this
and get
guy's
in.
stickers, like, immaculate?
Yeah, dude, the car looks...
It's all for show. It's all for
show. It
show.
looks like a show car.
It's all for show.
But the aerials are fucking, like, the size of a house. That's why I'm like, what's the point of this?
He gets, like, Hungarian porn inside the van. Like, he's direct from Hungary.
Hungarian.
The Sirius X radio fucking signals coming in. Dr. Dre and Eminem.
I just want to fuck bad, bitches.
Seriously, man.
All up in the ass, bitches.
I don't know. It just seems completely fucking bizarre to me, man.
Bizarro world, man.
That's fucked.
Oh, I've got a question to ask you, boys. Yes, here we go.
All right, here we go.
How important are chicks' names to you? Like, would a chick's name be a deal breaker to turn you off being with them? No? Because I've got a list here of...
There's always nicknames. Okay, go. Oh, yeah, go.
I've got a list here of girls' names.
Yeah.
Which would break the deal for me to be with them.
So if a girl had a name...
Like a shit name.
Is that fucked
Sorry,
up? Or
Johnny.
Am I really shallow? Or?
That's really
fucked.
shallow.
You're fucked.
Well, wait till I say the names.
Sorry, Jonathan.
Is Gertrude on one? Is it one of the names?
Blanche.
So here's my list.
Yeah. Okay.
Karen,
That's normal.
Helen,
What?
Phyllis, Tennille, Belinda, and Deborah.
There are going to be so many women coming out now.
Are you serious?
Scanning you.
I don't mean to be mean. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but these names.
So Deborah, you call her Deb. Tennille. Tennille's a nice name. What's wrong with Tennille?
I knew a girl named Tennille.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to high school.
I think it must stem from people that I knew, like. Or
So wait, do you have to do that list again? What's your top one?
it's not really a list of top to bottom, but it's just random. Karen, Helen.
Wait, Karen and Helen.
I love how you have the whitest name in the world. You probably grew up with like 100 Karens and Helens.
So what's your middle name again?
Paul.
Wait, is it Jonathan Paul? Seriously?
And you're having a crack about Karen and Helen?
I was just wondering if you guys have any
I'm
of those
willing
names.
I'm willing to bet your parents probably know about 1 million Deborahs and Karens. Yeah, Christ, Karen, you fucking burnt it.
I just thought it was interesting, like, 'cause to me. But then, on the flip side of it, like names like
that you like
trailer park names like Candy, Brandy,
You love them.
Brittany, Mary Jane, hot as fuck. Like,
But
I love
that's
You
you.
are such a stereotype. You bag us for being stereotypes. You are the biggest. That just sealed it.
So you like stripper names?
Yeah.
Why?
But like,
Candy.
I couldn't imagine being with
Sugar.
dudes. I couldn't imagine being with a Phyllis. Like, yeah, Phyllis.
All right, what are you living in the 20s?
I know Phyllis. She's Greek. Like
And a
from Greece.
voodoo woman named Phyllis.
From fucking Oakley.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Deal breaker.
It just reminds me of Waterboy.
Deal
And a
breaker.
voodoo woman named Phyllis.
So nothing for you guys?
No, that's normal. Like, they're shallow, man.
You're fucked. Like, how is that a deal
See,
breaker?
for me, if someone's named Candy, I probably wouldn't be with her. Because I know she's a stripper and she probably has 4 kids. Lives up in Cranny.
If her name was, dude, if her name was Candy with a K and an I,
It'd be a deal breaker.
and she had acrylic nails the length of that fucking aerial off that
Yeah.
ute,
It speaks like I did my nails.
Yeah, all right, and had 2 random kids and lived in Doveton. I'd kind of sketchy as to asking her out on a date. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's just fuck.
I don't
We're
know.
going to lose like the only 4 listeners we have now.
Sorry,
We're gonna
Deborah,
lose
Karen,
that.
Phyllis.
Yeah, apologising on behalf of
For anybody with those names, I'm seriously sorry. I don't mean to be mean. I'm just saying, for me.
But for you, that turned you
I'm
off.
just being honest. Like, I'm not just.
What if she's hot as hell?
I'm not just making something up. Like, it wouldn't matter.
Bullshit.
That's what I was
You think
saying.
with
That's
your
what I was
dick.
thinking.
I hope to God that Sophie Monk's real name is Deborah or Karen
Or Phyllis.
something. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Phyllis Monk.
if Sophie was like,
All right, what if her
Hi.
name was Phyllis?
"Hi, I'm Phyllis." Fuck me. I'd be like, "Nah, sorry.
Bullshit, you're full of shit.
I'm serious."
You're
Where did
full...
you get off?
I know. What are you,
Where?
some kind of Greek god?
Some sort of god.
Guys, when I was writing this down, I felt like this. I'm like, am I just a disgusting piece of shit? But I
Yeah.
can't help it. It's just how I feel.
You're fucked.
But it all comes down to a name.
like Belinda. Oh, sorry, Belinda's out there, but I'm just sorry. I just,
You got nicknames for people too, man. Belle?
but it would always be in my mind, like, you're Belinda.
These are
Hello,
honestly-
Belinda.
You know what gets me? I don't know that many Karens or Belindas. I've maybe met 1 or 2 because of where I grew up.
But I wouldn't write them off because of their name.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty low, man.
I can, no. Like I can laugh at a typical name.
Yeah.
Like Demetrios is a fucking typically Greek name. All right, it's a standard. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, what's your name? Demetrios. Where you from? Clayton. Yeah, of course you are. Like that's standard. I've gotten that my entire life.
Dude, that night when we had that opening for the showroom,
Yeah.
the guy's like, "Oh, what's your name?" Like, Nick? I'm like, it actually is.
Yes.
Yes.
Nick Con George.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like standard, right? That's funny. Like that's funny, but not to not talk to someone.
Like, write him off.
Yes.
I wouldn't even fuck you. Like,
Nah, I'm not saying I wouldn't talk to them, but I definitely wouldn't fuck them. Or, like, be with them in a relationship.
why, you'd have like the Belinda stench on you?
dude.
Now that I say it out loud, it does sound fucked up, but I don't mean to,
You needed to say it out
I
loud.
don't mean to be rude. I'm
But
just
but
saying.
then on the flip side, Candy, like Mercedes, Chappelle,
like, I've had some... Brittany.
Brittany,
Mary.
Brandine.
Like, to me, the name Candy is a lot more appealing than...
Do you know what it is? This is. I just realised now.
I think it's people from my past.
No. You know what
This
it
is
is,
where
man?
it stems from.
Yeah. You know what, man? I always laugh because, like, I've said it before, and I stand by this mantra: you never lose money if you invest in drugs, sex, and gambling. Right? Never. You'll never lose money in drugs, sex, or gambling. Like booze, open a TAB, start a strip joint. You'll never lose money. When I go,
They will come. They will come.
Yeah, when I go to the strip,
boys will
when
come.
I
Build it.
When I go to the strippers, right, for whatever reason, right, whether it's a Bucks or whether it's a Friday night
Or a Wednesday night.
Tuesday afternoon.
Just-
right. Okay. I go, like, it's there's always
Breakfast
one.
with a scotch.
Right? There's always one guy.
Candy on my lap.
Dude, there's always one guy in the fucking group that falls in love with some bird.
And
right?
Candy.
Yeah, that named Candy or fucking Luna or some shit like that.
I'm not
right?
that guy.
You are that
I'm not
guy.
that guy.
No, you are that guy.
No, I'm not.
And I wonder, like, why do all these strippers have, like, the same names, right? Like, Candy and fucking... it's a standard names,
All
right?
I'm saying
There
is
it
it's
is.
a hot name. I'm not saying that I would be, like, fucking swooned by it.
Okay.
Fall in love with it.
Hang on, man. Hang on, all right?
Stop analysing me.
Can I just talk?
No.
I made my point to shut up. Yeah, I don't want to... Yeah, no. I always look at it and, like... Because I can go to strippers doing and have like a drink. We used to go to like Kittens and and there'd be three of us, yeah? Me, Jose, and another
B.
dude. Yeah, and another dude, right? And every time we'd go, me and Jose would be fucking dancing. Like we'd be because they always played the best music. It's always the best clubby fucking R&B shit, and we'd be dancing, ignoring everyone. We'd be in the corner, fucking just bopping.
And
right?
strippers.
And the third dude,
Stripping.
who will remain nameless, the third dude,
It was Nick.
he was always like the staunchest.
Me? Nah.
He was always the staunchest going there, like arms folded. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. But then he'd disappear
Sounds like
for 2
Yeah,
hours.
because you're dropping
'Cause
notes.
he's dropping notes, getting lap dances, and we wouldn't see him. And every time he'd come back every half an hour, it'd be like, "Oh yeah, man, she wants me." I'm like, "Dude, she wants your money." Like, that's
Dude, are you saying I'm that guy?
hang on,
I'm not that guy.
Let me finish.
How dare you?
Let me finish.
Asshole.
And I was like, who the fuck would spend like their paycheck in here, right? That makes no sense.
I
And
wouldn't
What's
do
the
that.
appeal?
I'm just looking at Johnny.
I
You
would
get
not do that.
Some toothless scrubber who comes along and says her name is fucking Candy,
Yeah,
and
finish.
dudes are falling over the floor like, oh, it's so
Her real
hot.
name's Janine.
Yeah. Right? Or Karen or Deborah or whatever. Could be anything.
Phyllis.
Tracy. Could
Phyllis.
be anything. Could be anything. And I was used to think, who the fuck would fall head and over feet? He's got on the head.
You
He's doing the solid heads on.
You both can get fucked because I don't even like it. I don't even like going to the strippers. I don't like it.
No.
I don't like getting
I'm
roped
not
up.
saying.
Not saying strippers in general, just
I'm just saying.
any woman.
You're saying I'm that loser that goes to the thing
No,
and
let
falls
me
in love and
finish.
spends all his
Let me
money.
finish. I'm not saying
true.
that. What I'm saying
Shut
is
up.
I don't understand. I don't, like, now I'm starting to understand because you're saying
I don't even understand the strippers.
you're put off. Well, okay, one thing at a time, all right? You're put off by this woman's name, but an attractive name to you would be the exotic sounding
Candy
fucking
or
Candy
whatever.
or Brittany or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck it is.
Brittany.
Right? Yeah, like literally. All right? And now I'm starting to understand it because that's an appeal to some people. Whereas to me, a name's a name. I could give a fuck what your name is.
It's just a hot sounding name, like,
Nah.
as opposed to
Dude,
Phyllis.
because, you know what, man? At that African wedding that I went to, I'm the only Demetrios there. And everyone, like, I'm introducing myself to people, and everyone's normal. Like, yeah, hey, how are you? What's your name? It's like, oh, that's fucking exotic as fuck to them. Dude, go to Oakley Church on Easter Eve. It's about 1 million Demetrios.
The priest is named Demetrios.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck. It's just a run of the old gym. Like, that means nothing.
Jim, Dimitri,
But you
Mitza, Mitz.
slap an exotic name like Candy on it, and it's like, oh my god, like she must be some kind of fucking star. Like, dude, she's just another.
I like the hyphenated name too, like Mary Beth, Mary Jane. That's hot.
This guy just, Nick just hangs his head.
I think you've got the wrong idea. Like, you,
You're making it crystal clear.
I pour my
Crystal.
heart
Okay, done. Next wife.
I pour my heart out to you two fools.
No.
You turn me into.
No, you didn't. You
know
wrote
what?
off every Deborah, Phyllis,
I know.
Tracy,
Karen,
fucking.
Tracy.
I got my walking stick. I'm angry.
I guarantee you, if you get on the net and just,
Tracy's not on the list, by the way.
if you do a Google
You
search,
like Tracy?
I don't love it, but it doesn't stop me from.
dude, I guarantee you, if you do a Google search for the most common stripper names, you would cream your pants over all of them. Here
All
he
right.
goes. He's ready for it. I'm not even joking, dude. I'm not saying it to be a prick. I'm just proof of point. Marketing, man. Fucking marketing.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but I'm not that guy that spends all his money.
I never said
don't
you.
like
No.
this
I never said you were that guy. I'm just saying.
45 most popular stripper names. Crystal. Crystal. Crystal.
Wait a second. Give it a second.
My sex robot's going to be named Crystal or Candy.
Oh, these are great.
Hang on.
These are great.
Hang on. Yeah. You ready?
Go.
Wait. Of course. Get through the
That's
YouTube
all right.
ad first.
It's all right. Get.
You ready? This is standard every stripper joint ever.
We've got Crystal. Coming out now is Tiffany. Amber. Right?
I'll do one. All right, fellas, get out your pockets and get into the box seat. We've got Brandy. Let's give it up for Lola. All right, fellas, pay some attention. We've got Angel. And everyone's losing it. Back in black. Right, fellas, what an amazing round that was. Give it up for these ladies out on the stage. Coming right up in the next 4 hours, we've got Ginger, Candy, Charity, and Anastasia. These are the most common. Dude, you'll be creaming your pants over these names.
And we've got someone to pop your cherry. Kitty. Give it up for Jade.
Jade, man.
I like
stand
Jade.
it.
I like Jade.
And will this girl be your destiny? Devin or Chastity?
Dude, Ferrari. You know what I mean?
Raven, Scarlet, Bambi, Star,
Oh, I love Bambi. I knew
Harris,
a Bambi once.
Dallas,
Dude, I knew a Bambi
Bella.
once.
Just Bella.
oh, Diamond. It keeps getting better. Sky, Trinity, Tawny, Layla, Lexi, Roxy, Porsche, Ashland, Aspen, China,
Do you want me to get the top
Lexus.
wages out of my phone from all the boxes?
Mercedes, London, Coco, Luscious,
Coco.
Delight,
Coco.
Capri,
Delight. Now they're just saying-
Trixie, Cinnamon. Done. Dude,
I guarantee you, if I go through my phone and find all the top waitresses from like all the boxes that we've got,
They'll be on
through the
that
agency,
list.
I guarantee you they'll all have the same fucking names.
we know there was a Crystal with a K.
Yeah, Porsche.
Now, you would bang everyone on that list, wouldn't you?
Devereaux. That'd be a Devereaux.
Devereaux, oh, yeah.
Devereaux, man. And that'd be always a hyphenated name, like Roxy Devereaux. Or
I love how they got Lexus, Porsche,
Yeah.
Porsche, Mercedes.
Yeah, man.
Holden.
Give it up for Ford Fiesta.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Cortina.
You like that name, didn't you?
Cortina. Yeah.
Cortina. Comes out in green. You know what I
Give
mean?
it up for F-250. This big truck of a chick comes out.
Marina. No, seriously.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dude, you found all those names hot. All right, like a good chunk. And that's just marketing, man. That's all we've been fooled to think. Does it make sense? It's just taking a step. And like I said, man, my name would be exotic in some fucking countries.
But what I'm saying is, right, you wouldn't find a stripper with the name Phyllis because it wouldn't fit.
You never know.
Yeah, because society and marketing has established a certain idea.
Go down to Alabama in the South and I'll tell you there'll be some strippers named Phyllis. I can tell you that much.
Well, that's a star or something, and
Yeah,
they come
yeah.
off stage and it's Phyllis. You know what I mean? But that's just marketing, dude. That's
Yeah.
why you can play in this shit like that, man.
But look, I'm saying if you were to date, okay, listen, hear me out. If a girl was less unattractive, named Candy, and Phyllis was way more attractive, who would you date?
Phyllis would be a deal breaker, dude.
Bro, fuck, are you serious? man?
Like, hey Phil, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't.
I think that's just your anal retentive personality.
Oh yeah, something fucked up in my psyche. Something.
Yeah. No, like that's weird.
I'm just being honest.
Have these names done wrong to you? Like,
Dude,
Nah.
okay, look this way. It's like if you had a fight, right? Like a boxing match coming up.
It was like a bunch of bitches at the prom that like humiliated me and like, stripped me naked, and that's why.
you're on my kill list.
All these bitches. No, nothing like that.
No.
It's just generally how I feel.
If there's a
about it.
fight, there's a prize fight, two fighters you've never heard about before, right? And then you've got, Greg West coming in from, Melbourne, and you've got Tyrone
Diego Flamenco.
Tyrone Woodley
Yeah.
coming in from Alabama. Who are you going to
Your money's
bet?
going to go on Tyrone.
Yeah, you're always,
more
remember
excited.
in Naked Gun, right? There's this whole scene with Frank Drebin, like the three of them, like Frank Drebin, OJ Simpson, like OJ Simpson's
Yeah,
character,
yeah.
Lizzie Nielsen's character. They're all talking about boxers, and they've all got like random things. Like one guy's named Kid Cincinnati, but he's from Oakland, and then like his brother's name was Kid Mississippi, who was fighting out in New York. Like it's nothing links up, yeah.
Yeah.
They ramble on about it for like a minute, and at the end of it is like, Frank, I really know you're boxing, Well, all I know is always bet on the black guy. That's it. You bet on the black guy in boxing.
Tyrone.
The black guy's always going to beat the white guy in boxing, right?
Unless it's Conor McGregor.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, media and marketing and all that sort of shit.
It's a form of brainwashing, right? That's deep-seated into my brain.
It's the stereotypes playing into it, you know? Like, you think of the LA Lakers in the 80s, they were all black. You think of the Boston Celtics, they were all white. You know, like, does that make sense?
Boston.
Yeah. No, like, it's typical, like, Boston Celtics, that's why the whole Bird versus Magic thing, rivalry was so big. Boston Celtics, traditionally Irish white you know.
Plant-based,
LA, Showtime, Magic, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, everyone was black, you know, like urban, like it was totally different.
Yeah.
But that's just the branding behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's just how it is. Now it's different because everyone's everywhere.
Johnny still wouldn't bang a Phyllis.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
That's just funny. You actually thought of
What if you didn't know her name, right? What if you didn't know her name, you banged her, and then she told your name after? Would you feel dirty?
Yeah, you know how he's just rifling through her purse. He's just passed out. Phyllis! It's a driver's license. It just feels sick.
Knocks at the door. Oi!
He's going through her purse.
My back's turned.
For a 20.
Dude,
He bangs you sleeping. He's rifling through for a 20.
Yeah, she walks in, my back's turned. What's your real name?
Why have you got my purse? Answer me the question.
He just runs out
What
in
the
the middle of
fuck
the night.
is your name?
Goes home, scrubs himself.
Yeah, man, it's Phyllis. Dude, I'm apologising in advance.
Me too. I don't mean to offend any Phyllises or Belindas or Helens. But
I love how you're saying it like you're some sort of catch. Like you're on The Bachelor and you're just weeding out the contestants.
Well,
no Phyllis.
So if you're on The Bachelor and you heard those names, you'd be like, go away.
Everyone on The Bachelor is just a fucking Candy or a Vegas or a Porsche.
Lexus.
Yeah, Lexus.
That was on the list.
hey, just for the record, it doesn't have to be like a stripper name. Like, I like normal names as well, like whatever.
I hope you do, dude, because most people don't have
Just
stripper
a
names.
few that just, get away from me. Sorry, but...
That is
Was that your big thing that you wanted to tell us?
Yeah, I've got a few things. I was just...
What a lowlight.
I was just laughing when I wrote that down because I found it funny.
You're fucked. Dude,
There's something else I can bring up as well, but you...
Do you have any
Am
of
I
those...
going to mock you?
No.
You might crack
Wait a
it at me.
second. Do you have any of those names in your family? Is there anyone...
Did you have
on
like
that
an
list?
Aunt Phyllis
You
that was like a complete
don't have
bitch?
to answer it, but I'm just saying, like, say yes or no. Like, is there anyone in that list that is part of your family?
Maybe family friends.
Okay. And you hate them? Not hate them. You just dislike. They're an acquaintance to you. Whatever.
Yeah, and maybe they're a bit hideous or something, so maybe that's fine.
So it's just your hatred via association.
Or it's just deep-seated shallowness.
All right, Mr.
I'm
Cunt.
joking. Nah, joking. What's up? What's the next thing?
What next pathetic thought you have? Bobby?
No, seriously.
What's next on the shallow report?
The Shallow Report with Bobby Preacher.
He just rips his book.
At this point we all leave. Just say, Tim.
So...
I'm waiting for this. If
it's
this
a
is...
strange phenomenon,
Yeah.
right, that I've experienced.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm just...
So I was talking with a mate the other night, and
I'm going to... Hang on. In advance, I'm going to edit this out.
No, you won't edit this. You won't edit this. I brought it up with my mate, and he started laughing because he's like, yeah, I experienced the same thing as well. Like... So he's on this, like, dating site, right, that, like, has a mixture of all types of colourful people, like, whatever. And I used to be on this, like, ages ago. And he was on there the other night at my place. And I was like, dude, do you ever see, like, transsexuals come up, like, on the list? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, tell me if this ever happened with you. As you're scrolling through all the girls on this site, do your eyes automatically go straight to the tranny because she looks the sexiest for just a split second? And he's like, oh, my God, yes.
Oh.
And then we started talking... And transsexuals, Nick's just staring. I can feel his stare. Transsexuals somehow have the ability to pull off, just for a split second.
Because they stand out.
Before you actually, before you actually look at them and figure out what it is.
Yeah. What it is?
Like, what,
Yeah,
before you
I know what you mean.
I don't mean to sound
Yeah,
rude.
no, I know what you mean.
Before you figure out that they're a transsexual.
I know what you mean, yeah.
The initial quick reaction is just like, oh my God, she's so hot. And then you like stop and you're like, oh.
But it's a dude.
Every time. And he was He was exactly the same. He was like, dude, every time it gets me, every fucking time, I'm like, no shit, huh? Like,
Johnny's like, swipe right.
like they have the ability.
Yeah. Favorite.
I hate transsexuals.
Poke me.
send a
Enter your
smiley
credit card
face.
details to message more.
Really, really strange, man.
So
Like,
he copped it too.
because you'll get like a bunch of girls coming around. They're just like little pictures, like little thumbnails.
Yeah, for that split second, because your mind is already like
first few seconds, you're just
okay.
like, out of all the girls on the page,
Think
you're
about
like,
it.
oh my god,
Think
just
about it,
hot, I wanna
dude.
bang her. And then you're
If-
like, oh.
Okay, I'm not. You know what? I haven't disagreed with you yet. Okay, I wouldn't know about dating sites or whatever because I've never used them. Okay, but say you're out in public somewhere, right? You're at a bar or whatever.
This isn't a dating site per se. It's like
App?
it's a fucked up app.
Is it an app? Yeah.
It's just a hookup app.
Hook up, like people sell drugs on there and also.
All right, so it's
No, but it's a network.
there is
It's a
normal-
networking app.
Networking app.
Yeah, it's a networking app. Yeah, because there's heaps of them now.
drugs.
And there's like
Attracts a lot of seediness somehow.
There's
though.
Scout. There's fucking. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they are.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, but think about it. If you're out at a bar, right, and you do a glance over your shoulder and you see a tall fucking blonde in stacked heels and fucking massive
giant big
tits,
titties, yeah.
yeah. You'll do it like you're like, what the fuck?
Double take.
Yeah, you'll do a double take and then turn around, and when they turn around, you're like, oh shit, it's a dude.
Greg.
Greg,
But it's not just that. It's not like they're just oozing slut or sex appeal. It's like just the way that they're standing and stuff, like real subtle things. Like they just pull off being a sexy chick
for
better than a
half
chick
a
does,
second,
for
yeah.
half a second.
And then you actually look at the finer details, and it's
then
like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you zoom in, you're like,
Okay,
oh,
So there's the bulge.
Okay, think about it, right?
Yeah.
What would make an attractive... What in your brain? What would be the triggers to finding something initially attractive, like right off the bat?
okay, yeah.
All right, and
So
then you think about like
it's like just like a slutty pose.
yeah, it'd be
man.
like a full makeup sort of face with a pout, well defined fucking. Like I'm just talking about symmetry here, and like what's generally like, and not what I fucking think or this is what is attractive.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, think about it. You'd see a blonde head, or perfect fucking hair. Perfect like makeup, perfect everything with a pout or whatever.
yeah.
And
How would you know?
While you're just flicking through a sea, if something stands out like that, automatically it's already refined in your head. So it's like, oh, and it's like, oh, fuck. Like you actually look at the grain and
Yeah.
the detail. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Past the lipstick, past all that shit, it's actually a dude.
Yeah, but
make
like I
sense?
said, it doesn't need to be this full makeup, just
No.
like slut show. But it's just like something the way they present themselves, like the way they hold their body. Like you just like,
But because it's also different, dude.
Like-
Yeah, but then it's a split second. You register. Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I'm like, oh, and then just keep
but
going.
dude, that's how advertising works. Like, as in generally with marketing. Like, I've done.
They all pull it off, man.
Dude,
It's
I've
so
done-
weird. It's like a phenomenon. Like they
Okay, look,
know
when
how
I
to
did,
they know how to get your attention just for like that. And then we started talking about it. And we're like, is it something in the psychology because they actually are a guy? Like they know how to cater to what we like better. or
No,
something?
no. Because it's not necessarily that they're catering for guys. What it is like I did marketing and a bit of marketing and a bit of media when I did my business shit, like back after high school, whatever. And in advertising, there are triggers, like psychological triggers that everyone will click to for whatever reason, depending on what you're selling, depending on what medium. Straight away.
Well, I mean, that's what it has to be essentially.
Yeah.
there has
like,
to be this.
why do you
trigger
think
thing.
Why do you think Coke became that fucking iconic? Because of the colouring. Red is an aggressive colour. It stands out. It triggers anger, fire, gets you fucking
lust, if you will, Dimitri?
yeah. And so with white writing, it's iconic. It's big and bold. Dude, I actually read about it. The guy that designed the Lucky Strike logo is also the same guy that designed the Coke logo.
Yeah.
What's it there? Here's a pack of Lucky
Like
Strikes.
police lights, blue and red.
What do you see?
Yeah.
It's a fucking red logo with white writing. It's exactly the same. And he won awards for this shit. Actually, if you look him up, the guy that designed the Coke logo and the Lucky Strike logo designed like a lot of the logos through that era.
It's like if I put this bottle of water next to this Coke can, the Coke can looks
The
a lot
Coke
more
can
alluring.
Stands out. You go for the Coke straight away.
The
sexy.
Coke can looks straight away, man, off marketing basis. That Mount Franklin bottle looks like shit. It's all fucking faded and just...
Yeah, just like a washed out, see-through...
Dude, that that bottle of Mount Franklin looks like it's part of a hospital fucking hallway.
Yeah, it does. And then the Coke's like this lustful, thick,
Yeah, this
long,
big,
red,
robust sort of,
sleek.
And that's what it is, man. It's marketing. Like, that's the way human brain works, man. Like, we automatically attracted to shiny shit. Whatever it is. The big and shiny object is always going to be the one that comes in favour over the dull thing. Even if you're just flicking through a catalogue, how many times have you flicked through a catalogue or eBay and it's like, oh my God, I want that. And it's like, oh, what is it? No, I don't want it. Like,
Yeah.
Just because the packaging is so much better.
Yeah.
Wow, this guy's done a lot of stuff, man.
I told you.
Shell.
Yeah.
He did Exxon, TWA, the airlines, and former BP logos, Coca-Cola, Greyhound, the buses, Lucky Strike. Fuck. Heaps of shit, man.
Yeah. That guy is a genius, man. Because think about it. Where have you not gone and seen, like, the Coke logo or the...
Dude, Coke's everywhere.
Lucky Strike logo or the BP, the Shell, Exxon? Like, they're big
Everywhere.
fucking brands.
Yeah.
Exxon on the NASCARs. There's heaps of, like...
But that's what we are. Like, that guy has made a killing his entire life, and millions, billions of people have seen his work.
Well, no, his family's reaping because he's dead.
Just to write him off. I was actually thinking about that, man. Like, with the whole boxing thing, because I was looking at the marketing behind the boxing thing, yeah? Because, like, Mayweather Promotions and McGregor Promotions, they're both, like, companies now. Like, they sell their own promotion and hype shit, yeah? Then I was looking at the whole fight thing, and you got Dana White, like, the president of, like, the UFC, whatever, and he's like a god, you know what I mean? Like, dude, he was on stage. Guy doesn't fight.
No.
He commentates, if that. He's
a fat dude that drives a Ferrari.
He's a promoter.
Yeah, he makes it all happen.
But he came out on stage and everyone's like losing their shit like it was Jesus, you know what I mean?
It's a second coming.
Yeah. No, I'm not even joking. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, fuck, the money that's going to be involved in this. Like the pay-per-view, the promoting, the TV rights, the fight, the merchandise. Like, millions of people are going to be tuning in to watch these two guys fight, and there are going to be millions reaping the benefits of, like, all the money. And that's in Vegas at the MGM Grand, biggest fight night you could think of. Like, that strip is going to be booked for fucking
You know, like,
years.
the only way I'm going to pay for pay-per-view is if I hear it, live!
Right?
August 26th, fight night!
Like, there are fucking thousands of people working in offices right now, making calls, sending emails to get this fight to happen for that price, yeah? Then you got this guy that created the Exxon logo and the Lucky Strike logo and all that sort of shit. And that was in the 40s.
And mind you,
30s.
everything that he designed kills people, yeah?
Oh, yeah, this is all, yeah. Pollutants, fucking, yeah.
It's all bad shit.
It's all
Petroleum.
bad shit.
I think the Greyhounds is the only thing
That's probably the worst out of everything.
Poison that I'm drinking right now?
Yeah, pack of fucking poison I'm holding right now.
Greyhound buses, I wouldn't get on one.
Yeah, isn't that where the guy died?
Yeah.
Killed him, like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Remember?
The TWA airlines, they don't exist anymore because they kept crashing.
The Greyhound guy. The guy that killed, there was a shooting on the Greyhound.
On the Greyhound bus.
Yeah,
Scenic
man.
buses.
Right? But this guy did it, and that was his job. He was a graphics designer to create corporate logos for corporations that would eventually take over the fucking planet.
Graphic designer to the Freemasons.
Coca-Cola is the most recognised...
Yeah, past
In
the
the world.
crucifix and the Macca's arches.
Yeah.
Remember? They said that the Macca's arches are the most recognised.
Dude, if you go to South Sudan, they don't speak English, you show them a cocaine, Coca-Cola.
They speak Arabic in South Sudan, but they're still taking it to the clicks.
Same as Thailand.
They're like,
It's one thing you can order. I want a Coca-Cola, and they know.
and then exactly.
Yeah. Right? But this guy's a graphics designer who designed these corporate logos. Can you imagine, like, 300 years ago, like even before that, I keep going back to the Middle Ages. Do you think they ever thought in their right minds it'd be corporate? Was there corporate logo design in the Middle Ages?
Ye old fucking locksmith.
Yeah.
You know,
Like,
little shitty signs on
was that
someone's
even a
door.
concept?
Ye old.
When was the concept of, like, that sort of shit?
Doug's wheels.
Dude, corporate marketing. Do you reckon they thought of that as, when was it, like those pubs in the Middle Ages, do you reckon they had a big fucking stein of lager, like out the front next to their name?
They had a little sign above the door.
Pub.
Ye old.
Watering hole.
Ordering yeah.
Yeah, at what
The
point?
pig's whistle.
This is going to come full circle, and the point I was going to make before, yeah, when you were talking about names.
Yeah.
What are all the Greek taverns called?
Jimmy's.
Nikos.
Jim's, Nick's, Cons, George's.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Nikos, you had Yanni's Tavern.
You got Cons. I've seen Cons. and
Thanasi Tavern in
yeah.
Usedale.
Yeah.
Like, they've all got Greek names.
Michalis, Michael's.
Michalis Tavern, yeah.
Nikos is a big one.
There's
that
a
I
big difference between having Thanasi's Tavern and Athen's Tavern. Athen is a variant of Thanasi, right? Where would you rather eat? Thanasi's Tavern or Athen's Tavern?
like. Yeah, Thanasi.
Exactly. Why? Because it just sounds like it's...
Sounds like you're going to get some good shit from Thanasi.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's all in the fucking name.
Yeah.
Branding
I'm not
and
going to go to Athen
Yeah.
because, no.
Jim's Tavern.
Yeah.
Jim's Tavern's pretty big in Abbotsford, Collingwood, because it's been there forever. But if I open up Dimitri's Tavern next door to him, I wonder where they're going to go.
And like when you're going to get a root, you're going to go for Candy over Phyllis.
Did you probably go
I reckon Phyllis would know some...
Greg over Candy.
You know what? I reckon Phyllis would know some freaky shit.
She's to make up for all the bobbies that have come past and just left her there.
What time is it? Parking's come and stuff her.
Oh, fuck, it's nearly 3 o'clock. Yeah,
Wait, we're going to do our annual, weekly, how long do you think we've gone for, counter?
What?
How long do you think we've gone for counter?
Seriously, when we get up, when I get home, amidst all the editing, actually, I'm not even going to be able to do it tonight. I'm not going to get time. I'm going to say, I want to look up when corporate fucking branding actually came in as a first concept. Dude, because our logo is a form of branding. You know, I thought about it. I had to fucking design a thing. I went, how many variants of the logo did we have? Like, I went through how many? You know, the WhatsApp group, if you look at it, fucking 70, 80 versions of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even now with the business cards and the stickers, it's branding. Because
so, like, when did symbols become really
prominent in like
as a marketing
corporate identity?
And we'll put it up on Facebook.
Yeah,
have a look.
I want to find that. Like,
now the pressure's on.
I'm serious because marketing is one of the biggest industries, one of the most important industries. And like, if our logo was shit or wouldn't work, then you wouldn't fucking stand by it. It's like, what does that mean? Yeah. But it needs to stand. Do you reckon our logo stands out?
Yeah,
it stands
fucking
out.
Oath it does.
Yeah, totally.
And I picked those colours on purpose.
And we will make it a brand.
Yeah, those colours like represent.
It is a brand,
right? But they had to be fucking vivid, bright. Like, I wouldn't put just grey and slate, you know, on those colours. It looked fucking
people
stupid.
were like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Does that make sense?
So these plain Janes.
Time.
Yeah, give us the time.
2:58.
Wait. 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 37 seconds.
We are at 2 hours, 57 and 15 seconds.
Oh, we're in between.
Holy fuck, dude. We're getting good at this. Wow. That's 2 weeks where I've been like a couple of seconds out.
You've been fucking spot on, man.
Dude, it's
seconds.
Literally 2 hours. When I do the edit, it'll probably be just over it. But right now, it's 2 hours, 57 and 30 seconds.
I said 58.
Yeah. You're within a minute. Within 40 seconds to a minute.
Twice.
It's cruising him off.
The oracle has arrived.
It hasn't been yet. All right, fuck. All right. We'll wrap it. Are we going to Oakley?
Yeah, I want something to eat.
Yeah.
Are you coming?
I need to eat now, otherwise I won't eat until the end of the night.
Are you coming? Because then I'm going to go play FIFA with my godson, kick his ass. School holiday, so I want to just...
You kick anyone's ass in FIFA, that's hilarious.
Oh, dude.
Well, sorry, mister, I haven't rocked up the last 2 times we've told you to come. Why? Because you're scared.
Dude. Massimo
Chingy.
Kabutso has scored a hat-trick in every game for like the last month.
Oh,
dude, we have killer games, man.
I destroyed Bayern Munich. I destroyed Romania like 6-0.
I'll bet Massimo over.
You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You haven't come twice. You're a bitch. You can't say nothing. Can't say nothing, mate.
I walk the walk, bitch.
What, the last 2 times? What's happened?
No, when I rock up, I fucking...
When do you rock up?
When?
Devastate and leave.
Twice now. Devastate and leave.
Seriously, can we buy a fucking TV so we can play Fight Night here?
Yeah.
I'm getting really...
Antsy?
I'm dying to play.
You just want to smash bubble?
I'm dying to play Fight Night.
I've actually
been watching all the boxing as well.
I should have brought it. I've got one to bring now.
What, another TV? How many TVs do you have?
Lots.
How big is it?
It's like a 40-inch.
Yeah,
that'll do.
So it's not that big, but...
It'll
How
do.
many TVs do you have?
He just deals TVs in the gully.
TV repair.
Like, he's gone away from the drugs and everything. Just deals TVs. He's done legit.
Dude, all these guys like, I painted your house. Can I have my money now? Yeah, you can have the TV that's in the back room. They're done.
Always pay with the TV.
Yeah. You're just ordering TVs from all these shitty jobs you've done. This guy stooged you for 2 weeks. You painted his entire house. Yeah, the TV in the back.
That'll do.
No remote.
The stand's gone.
I can just see it. That's why it's funny. All right, cool.
All right,
Call it, man.
Yeah, share us on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. Just
Everyone,
start sharing.
Please ignore Johnny's racist rabble.
Sorry, Phyllis's.
And share and post and write to us.
Keep doing all that.
Yeah.
It's really...
If you've got any questions, opinions, whatever, like, let us know.
Yeah, ask us some questions.
Wait, what did I bring up earlier? Something that was...
Voodoo woman named Phyllis?
Wouldn't mind hearing some more opinions on it.
Voodoo names.
Actually, you know what? Give us opinions on people's names if they turn you off. Just join.
Would you do?
Johnny's the only one in the world.
Would you do a Phyllis?
This is a unique. This is a unique condition.
Would you do a Phyllis?
Yeah, this is a very unique condition. It only affects Johnny.
Really? Do you think? Really?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I'm telling you, there's no fucking way.
Done. All right.
No way. Call it.
To leverage out.
Wow.